Hello students, today I am going to discuss the topic voice modulation from Unit 4 of Paper Code 205 Personality Development and Communication Skill from the BBA syllabus as prescribed by Kolhan University. Before going to the main topic voice modulation, let us first understand what modulation means. In simple terms, modulation is when we control or we adjust something. Therefore, voice modulation is a skill which helps us to emotion out into message what we want to convey. Therefore, voice modulation in simple terms is a change in the stress, pitch, loudness or tone of the voice, especially to convey a message. It gives the voice mood, meaning and sounds attractive. Now my question is there a difference between accent, pronunciation and voice modulation, or are they same? No, the answer is no, it is not the same. What is accent? An accent is a way a person or a group puts emphasis on different parts of a word. It also refers to the rhythm with which a person or a group speaks any language. It also refers to the speed at which the person speaks. What is pronunciation? Pronunciation generally refers to the clarity and correctness of the spoken word. For example, if you say coach for couch, that is incorrect. Then what is voice modulation? Voice modulation is generally something associated with something like an act of singing. However, everyone modulates his or her voice to some extent on a daily basis. People shout when they are excited. They whisper when they want to be secretive. They may be aggressive at times and so on. So this is a natural and a normal aspect of speech. Now, why is voice modulation important? Voice modulation is an important aspect of effective communication. Without voice modulation, your speech will sound flat. So basically, there are 6 benefits of voice modulation. Number 1 is it binds the audience together. Number 2, it expresses emotion. Number 3, it shows confidence. Number 4, the speech becomes interesting. Number 5, it allows the speaker to stress or draw the attention of a listener. And number 6, it brings clarity in communication. Now, all this together is basically to convey what the speaker wants to say. Convey to the listener basically what the speaker wants to say so that the listener can extract meanings from what has been said. Let us now discuss the elements or the components of voice modulation. Now the first element of voice modulation is pace or speech speed. Speech speed. Pace or speed of speech should be such that the listener can understand it. The pace of speech should be changed from slow to fast and vice versa according to the situation. For example, suppose if you are teaching something to the toddlers or the beginners, very small students, then your pace should be very slow. But suppose if you are giving say a presentation which is time bound, then your pace of speech should be fast, but at the same time it should be very clear. The second component is the pitch or the depth of the voice. Means the rise and fall of the voice. Pitch can be increased from the oral tract, that is the windpipe, to the vocal chest, to the vocal cord, then to the chest, to the abdomen. The deeper we go to produce the sound, the more is the depth of the voice. And more the depth of the voice, more commanding and powerful is the voice. For example, have you done this? This is something where the pitch of the voice, where the voice is coming from the abdomen. So it sounds much more commanding than if I say, have you done this? This is a much softer way of a question, and it is not at all commanding, or it does not show any power. In that, there is no power being reflected in that statement or the question. The third component is the pause or the silence that you give after certain punctuations or certain conjunctions or at the end of the sentence. Pause or a break should be given at appropriate intervals, like where there is a punctuation, like there is a question mark, there is an exclamation mark, there is a semicolon, there is a quotes, etc. And conjunctions like and, or, but, either, neither, so, etc. Pause gives a dramatic effect and emphasis to the voice. The fourth component is the power. In order to create power in your voice, you should be speaking from the mouth, but not from the mouth, but actually from the mouth, but the voice, but the air should come from the abdomen. So the more the depth, the more powerful you would sound. Next component is the volume or the loudness of the voice. Volume of the speaker should be maintained according to the listener. Increase or decrease your volume according to the listener. The louder you are, the more clearer you are and more commanding you sound. The next component is the emphasis. Emphasis can be put by putting pressure or focus on the keywords, just as I did just now. It helps the voice to sound clear and attractive. Then comes the next component, which is inflection. It means the ups and downs of the words. It also links meaning and feeling to the words. It is an adjustment of the pitch or the tone to make it more clear and understandable. And the last component is the tone. It is the emotion with which we speak. So tone conveys how we feel about the topic. Now, let us now go to the importance of voice modulation. Some of the importance of voice modulation is, number one, it binds the audience, it expresses emotion as I said, it shows confidence, the speech becomes interesting and it draws the attention of the listener and it brings clarity in communication. Thank you.